Hometown Murder Tour is a true crime podcast for entertainment purposes only, assuming you find us entertaining.
That being said, stories of violence, sexual assault, and other criminal acts will be discussed, using adult language. Consider this your warning.
Hey!
Hello. What is up?
It's been a long time, or it feels like it's been a long time.
It feels like a first time. Nope.
No. But we do have a song for you. It's our jingle.
Here we go. We're going to try not fuck it up.
WTAF with HMT. And that's all we got. Yep. This is a...
Write in the rest of the lyrics. It's a contest.
Yeah.
We have no prizes.
No, we have nothing to give you.
No. But go ahead and write the song for us.
And we'll probably even forget to mention
who you are.
Yeah. And
so
totally
get those
take
in.
your work. But send that in. 417hmt@gmail.com.
Or message us on Twitter.
At Murder Tour.
I can't say those words.
On Twitter.
Together, so.
This is a WTAF with HMT episode.
Yep.
I feel like we haven't done one of these in a while.
I know.
But we have, I guess. I wanted to ask you something.
Okay.
Sarah.
Tell me.
Well, I got to see My Favorite Murder live in Kansas City back in March, and it was amazing, and we had the VIP 2 tickets, so we got a little bit of swag. We got to sit up fairly close, and I thought that was pretty amazing.
Yeah.
But you've one-upped me on this.
That's kind of what I do.
That's what you do. Tell us about your experience this past weekend in St. Louis.
It was such a dream come true. Went to My Favorite Murder live in St. Louis at the Stifle Theater with the top-notch VIP package. Not
VIP 2.
VIP 1. Like, just VIP.
Just VIP. No numbers on that shit.
Yeah. So, we got to sit right up in the pit. Mm-hmm. So we were like I'm not good at measurements, let's say 25 feet.
Yeah. That's decent. That's
away
good.
From
That's
them.
Close. Yeah.
And
you can see their facial expressions.
Oh.
Yeah.
Yes. And then... So they did their hometowns. It was great. Vince was there. Got to see him. And then we got to meet them.
Yeah, you did. Meet and greet.
How was that? The meet and greet was awesome. So my sister and I made T-shirts. So if you guys are MFM fans, like we are, one of the mini-sodes was called Donna's Skinny Little Lighter.
Yeah.
So, and they made fun of how Donna spelled her name, D-A-W-N-A.
Back in the 70s.
Yeah.
And
So that is our mom's name, Donna, D-A-W-N-A. So we made a T-shirt. I literally went to my mom's house, stole a picture of her from the 70s.
In a swimsuit.
Yeah. So, sorry, Mom. Anywho, made a T-shirt. It said, "This is Donna. She's our mom. Episode 146, blah, blah, blah." So when we got backstage, we showed our shirts. We showed them to Karen and Georgia, and they laughed. And we're like, we're legit in trouble because... We put a picture on Instagram, my sister and I did, and my mom said, "You guys are so in trouble."
Mom got mad, but worth it.
It was
totally worth it.
Yeah. Totally worth getting forgiveness instead of permission for that one. Yeah. So, anyway, they thought that was pretty funny that we were totally getting grounded. So,
what was it like? I saw the pictures.
It was just so cool because, luckily, just because how we were seated in our seats, the door to go to the meet and greet was on our side.
Yay.
So we were the third people.
Wow. Okay. So they weren't tired and kind of ready to move it along.
Yes.
Which is understandable.
Right.
I'm sure they don't even do that.
No.
I'm sure they visit with every single person. Yeah. But it would be really easy to just okay, thanks. Yeah. Anyway.
And they stood. It was cute. They changed into tennis shoes instead of their stage shoes or whatever. But, if you look at the pictures, and I know, they didn't have to do this, but when I was expecting handshakes. No, they full on grab you and hug you, full hugs. I mean, we're pretty much best friends now.
I mean, I think you are.
Yeah. I mean, they don't know it yet.
You're basically going to be on their podcast now.
Yes.
And then it's just me.
And then they're going to be on this podcast.
Yeah, they actually are.
Yeah,
Karen,
here they
Georgia,
are.
Come on in.
Just kidding. No, we wish. Anyway, it was just really cool, and they just seemed very sincere, and, you know, they look you right in the eye, and I don't know. It was just...
everything you thought it would be.
Yes. I know. I'm still kind of on cloud nine about it.
Yeah.
I totally fangirled hard.
That's awesome.
Yeah. It was
Yay!
good. Yeah. So sorry, went on about that, but it was amazing.
We want to know. So, now
how was your weekend?
Well, I didn't do that.
Yeah.
Let's just say that.
Okay.
Well,
happy Easter.
Well, thank you.
You're welcome.
He
has risen.
He is risen from the dead.
Yes.
Which is my what the actual fuck. No, just kidding.
What the fuck?
What?
He rose from the dead.
Boulder rolled away. What's happening with that?
That is kind of tippy to you.
Anyway, now that we've offended anyone
and everyone
here we go with what the actual fuck with HMT. So I think you go first this time because the last episode I went first, I believe. So I think we're just taking turns. So here we go.
Okay, so again, not going to read the title. This came from NPR article.
Mine's from NPR. What if we have the same one? This is going to be great.
Okay, we're just going to go for it.
Okay.
Now I'm scared.
Yeah.
Okay, this was from December 2018.
Okay, mine's January 2019. This could still be related. Oh, shit.
Okay, so... I'm scared to start. What if we have the same one? What are we going to do?
I think we'll just tell it together, I guess.
So, apparently, a 29-year-old man decided to climb onto the roof of a Chinese restaurant.
Okay, nope, we're good.
Okay.
Okay.
Strip off his bulky jacket, slide down a greasy vent wearing a thin t-shirt. So Sergeant Ray Kelly, a public information officer for Alameda County, told NPR he was less than truthful about what his intentions were.
Okay.
The objective was pretty straightforward.
You said greasy vent?
Uh-huh.
Okay.
So, Chinese restaurant.
Yeah, okay.
Greasy vent.
All right. So we're talking some
He's a slender guy, and based on the viscosity of the walls... Now, people, viscosity... If you don't know, it's a science word.
Yes, it is.
It means really greasy.
Yes.
Basically.
Yes, that's exactly what it means.
Slick. Slicker than snot. So the viscosity, based on the viscosity, I already lost my place, of the walls, he took off his clothes. He probably thought he was going to slide right down the vent.
Yeah, okay.
Seemed like a really solid plan.
Yeah.
Until he got stuck.
Okay. In the greasy... Chinese restaurant vent. Okay.
It turned out it wasn't a straight drop from the roof to the floor. So after making about 5 feet down the chute, the 5'9" man hit a turn in the vent.
Okay.
Forcing him into a semi-crouched position with his arms reaching up.
Oh, God.
Immobilized. And he stayed that way for 2 days.
Oh, shit. Was the Chinese restaurant open?
I don't know.
I mean, it would have to be because those places never fucking close.
No, they don't.
Well,
they close at really
2 to 4
time. Well, that
Tuesday.
New Year,
Chinese
New
Year,
all
they
close
down.
For a month.
They do, right? And they leave dead people, people in the
in
elevators or in the vent work.
Yeah, apparently.
Duct work.
Yes. So there he was for 2 days, trapped, unable to move in any direction.
Holy shit.
Here's what I
he's
can't
squatted,
get over.
Yeah.
Is I fall asleep with my arm above my head for 2 minutes, and
it's dead.
I'm
you wake up in pain.
Yeah,
and
I can't take it. So imagine 2 days.
His arms are up,
above
and
his head.
he's in the squatted. He's squatting down.
So
holy shit! Why was he down there?
He started calling out for help, but his cries were muffled in the layers of rancid oil that surrounded him. Until Wednesday morning, when he was discovered by the owner of a neighboring business.
What?
So, according to this guy, I keep hearing this, and I'm like, who could it be? Igor is the guy's name, the business owner who owns a
Like
tax
legit
service.
Igor?
Igor. Igor, right?
Igor.
Igor.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
I know it sounds like I'm making it up, but I'm
No,
not.
all right.
So, Igor explained that the unrelenting noise finally piqued his curiosity, and he set out to find the source.
So is this restaurant closed? It has to be. Like, if he could hear it outside of the restaurant. Anyway, all right. Continue.
Well, it's a Wednesday. Why would it be closed?
Good question. Theory.
Not a theory,
We'll save our
but I will
theories.
say I lived briefly in a very small town in Pennsylvania, and everything was closed on Wednesdays. Just so there you go.
Because of the Pennsylvania Dutch.
Yes,
who don't believe in Wednesdays.
That's right. Exactly right.
That's a fact.
Look it up. Okay, so he went and searched for it. He walked around to the back side of the low-slung building until he was near the shuttered Chinese restaurant. It was closed.
Good call.
Okay, because it was Wednesday.
Because Wednesday. Right.
Everyone knows.
Yes.
And that's when he figured out that there was a man trapped inside the ventilation shaft through the roof. So he called 911. He tried to find out the identity of the man in the vent. I kept asking questions like, what's your name? And he just said, just please help me. Please don't hurt me.
Oh my God.
I'm not trying to hurt you. I'm trying to help you. He would say back to him. So he couldn't really get any information. He was probably delirious.
Yeah.
2 days.
And dehydrated.
Yeah. But it turned out that getting him out was a little complicated.
Of course.
And here's the picture.
Pictures.
Of, like, looking down.
Oh my God.
You, right? Can you even imagine?
He's just like covered in oil and grease.
Yeah.
It's black and white, but you can tell this is
It's
like
not
insane.
good. No. So the fire department had to figure out a plan of attack to get him out. It couldn't reverse course and pull him back up because the chute had sharp edges that would have cut him. Plus, he was covered head to toe in grease. It was like he'd been dipped in oil, so they couldn't
even pull him.
He would pull him, he would slide back down.
Oh my God.
So in the end, the firefighters had to dismantle the whole steel ducting. So the weather, the position of his body, and the condition of the greasy vent had been brutal on the man. Given another day, there's a good chance he might not have made it. He couldn't have survived much longer.
My God.
So when the firefighters pulled him out, the man was dehydrated, exhausted, cold, and confused. Also, because his arms had been forced over his head and he was in a squat for such a long time, his limbs had gone numb. I just feel like that would have done, like, permanent damage.
Yeah. Maybe it did.
Like, who was it? Like, McCain? Didn't he have, like, damage from his arms being a prisoner of war or something?
Yes. I think
Something
they were,
to that?
well, and something, I think they were, like, put out of socket and all kinds of, like, they were really damaged and broken.
Okay. Well,
But
that was off the point. But you get my idea. So he was transferred to the local hospital, and he was expected to make a full recovery. The sheriff said he's all cleaned up and rehydrated, noting that it must have taken hours to rid the man of the horrible smell.
Oh my God. Can you imagine? Because, like, you've gone into, like, a restaurant that has a lot of grease or, like, oil, and you leave smelling like that.
I worked briefly in a Chinese restaurant.
It would be forever. Mm-hmm. Like, it would always be in your skin.
Yeah.
Why was he even there? Do they even know?
Well, it says, as for criminal charges, they haven't, as of press time, they didn't charge him with anything. We know, quote, we know sometimes suspects try to break into businesses to steal copper wire and plumbing and recycling for money.
Oh my God.
This appears to be something along those lines, but not every solution is jail.
I mean, I feel like you got your punishment, maybe?
A little
like,
bit. I mean,
jail.
I don't know.
Yeah.
But so they said he might be charged at a later time. We decided to be a little compassionate. He's been through enough. And it is the holiday spirit.
Oh, well,
that was so nice.
That was super nice.
Anyway,
what
the fuck?
Holy crap.
Do not try and go down a greasy ass vent.
Moral of the story.
Yeah.
Don't.
Just don't.
And also, if Chinese restaurant's going to be closed on a random weekday, like, find that shit out.
Everyone knows.
Also,
the
if
devil's
he was
day.
there for 2 days, was it just like closed?
I think
it's
shuttered.
Like shuttered means
so that
closed
means
down.
closed, like not in business anymore. Right?
Right. So he had to have been. It wouldn't have been like a money situation. As like I'm going to bust into the cash register. It was going to
get
rob some
stuff.
Yeah,
copper wire, I guess, like they said.
Damn.
So anyway, WTAF.
Yeah. Good work.
Yep. Gross.
Super gross.
I'm glad we can't smell him.
I actually can a little bit.
I know.
Smell that?
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right.
My
You go.
turn. So mine is also from NPR. It was January of this year, 2019. I'm going to read the title.
Okay.
And then I'm just going to kind of read through this.
Well, I just did,
Yeah.
so do
Yeah.
it.
And apologies. I have skimmed this a little bit, but it's happening live.
It's
people.
a surprise for both of us.
Here we go. Here's your title. Massive Fatberg found blocking sewer in British seaside town. Okay. So it says they're not
Actually, you don't even have to read any further. Fatberg.
Fatberg, as in iceberg,
But fat.
but fat. It says a giant obstruction made up of hardened fat, oil, wet wipes, and other waste items, called a fatberg, has been found in the sewer of a seaside town in England. It's not the largest island of disgusting household waste to clog British sewage pipes, but it's pretty damn huge.
Okay, stop.
Yeah.
So, first,
Yeah.
this is actually a thing, so they have a name for it.
Oh, yeah. It
Like-
actually said, the article starts saying, hey, this is not a new thing. It says they may not be new, but they're always gross. So apparently fatbergs are just, there in sewers all around.
Is it just a British thing?
Nope. We'll talk about that.
Okay.
So this one, however, in the seaside town of England, was 210 feet. It says it's actually longer than the height of the Leaning Tower of Pisa. More than 13 end-to-end Hummer H2s, and 42 feet longer than the White House. Just to put this fatberg into...
Okay, I like how they pick real random...
I know, right?
Just I know
Hummer
exactly how
H2s.
big a Hummer H2
Yeah,
is.
I wasn't sure, but when you said 13 end-to-end Hummer H2s,
I got
I'm
it.
there.
I got
I
it.
got it. Just telling me 210 feet doesn't cut it for me.
I'm going to
I
associate
need
it
to
with
know,
Hummers.
excuse me, how many Hummer H2s?
So this person that wrote the article, they either have a Hummer,
They're in the pocket of Big Hummer, is what I'm thinking.
big Hummer.
Yep.
I'll get you every
That's how
time.
Also, Big Hummer is another term for something else, and we're
Yeah.
not going to talk about that. But
Tell me what it is, Amy.
I mean, I
I
don't
don't
know.
understand.
I'm kind of making it up right
Okay.
now, but I'm guessing it's... Yeah,
Anyway, or they Googled, what is 210 feet long?
And
My
then-
penis! That I call Hummer H2.
I call my penis Hummer H2.
Okay, sorry. Go.
Yeah. Anyway, they said that it was the largest discovered in their service history, and it was going to take 8 weeks to dissect
Oh, why?
and get this thing broken up so they could I guess
But they
send it down.
dissect it so they look through it, or
yeah,
just
get,
to
chunk it up. I'm guessing.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
I thought that they were dissecting it to see what they could find in it.
Well, here's what it says. It says it will take a sewer team using a combination of high-pressure jets and shovels and pickaxes to attack the fatberg. Okay? It might take us a little longer because this is the first time they had excavated a fatberg of this size. It said that they were going to start this in February, and it said it could take 8 weeks, so
Gross.
who knows? It said that the fatberg had no impact on the bathing water quality.
Sure.
But I guess sometimes it can. And then they say this, that every wet wipe and drop of oil poured down household drains could cause sewer blockages.
Okay.
This organization said they tackle dozens of sewer blockages every day, up to about $5.7 US, but that this is common for all kinds of places. This is not just a British thing. Something I wanted to bring up, a 130-ton fatberg was discovered in London's East End in 2017. It says here this was a massive chunk of congealed fat, oil, tampons, and condoms.
Ew.
And everyone was so disgusted but also curious about it. It went on display at a museum in London. It said the highly toxic pieces of sewage were eventually added to the museum's permanent collection, where they're being preserved to fascinate and disgust future Londoners. And they have a live fat cam, and apparently it says here that you can still watch it. I didn't have a chance to click it up, but I'm pretty sure I'm going to click on that fat cam shit. I'm going to.
I
It's going to happen.
have some puke in my mouth right now.
And then I'm going to send it to you in a text, and you're going to watch it. It's going to happen.
I'm not watching it.
I need you to hear this, though. Okay. Actually, they said whilst on display, because they're British.
Of course.
Whilst
Snobs.
on display, the Fatberg hatched flies, sweated, and changed color. Since going off display, Fatberg has started, not the Fatberg, just Fatberg.
Fatberg.
It's got it, yeah. Since going off display, Fatberg had started to grow and has started to grow an unusual and toxic mold in the form of visible yellow pustules.
Oh my God.
Our collections care team has identified this as aspergillus.
Of course.
That also
Asparagus.
means asparagus. Yes. Conservators believe that the Fatberg started to grow the spores whilst on display, and now these spores have become more visible. It says here in the United States, a Baltimore Fatberg caused a dry weather sewer to overflow and discharged about 1.2 million gallons of sewage.
Did you have to use that word?
Overflow? Discharge?
Uh-huh.
Discharge.
Gross.
It says here that it talks about, like, I guess wipes are a huge problem with Fatbergs.
Hey, people, quit putting them in the drains.
Yeah, it says
Don't
you
flush
need
them.
to know what's flushable and what's not. And so they have some really good advice that I want to read here on Hometown Murder Tour.
All right.
It says, there's some back and forth as to what wipes are flushable, what wipes are not flushable. We, for the record, try to keep it simple. It's poo, it's pee, and it's toilet paper. If it's not one of those three, it doesn't go down a toilet.
All right. Okay. Easy enough.
It says
those Brits,
right,
they're so
they're
smart.
so smart. Regardless of where one lives, pipes are pipes, and fat and oil will harden and cling to solid waste in sewage systems. Raymond's advice is this: don't treat your toilet like a trash can.
I am so upset about this. First of all, in my mind, how I have pictured this Fatberg
Right.
is in Ghostbusters.
There's a picture.
No,
for
the
it.
one I have has
You
eyes
picture-
and a mouth,
Yes.
and it looks like those green
right.
ghosts from
Yes.
Ghostbusters.
Slimer.
Yes,
Yes.
Slimer.
I was picturing more of like a Pizza the Hut situation from Spaceballs.
Yes.
Yeah. Just
So
like
a combo.
Yeah, a combo of Slimer
So
and
in
Pizza
my
the Hut.
mind, this Fatberg has eyes and a mouth.
Oh, yeah.
And is
And
totally
like eats stuff in the
yes,
sewage.
laughing.
Yeah, in the sewer.
Yeah,
like
like Java.
Yeah. Yes. Can I just read like
Billy Long.
the Fatberg hatched flies, sweated, changed color,
No,
grew a mold in the form of visible
that's what
yellow
I'm saying.
pustules.
It has come to life.
Yeah.
No.
There's hair and teeth in that.
No.
shit. You
Yeah,
know
there
there
is.
is.
100%.
So that's
There's
that's
probably
a
a
WTAF.
guy stuck in it.
Oh yeah, who tried
There's
to?
probably a dead body in there.
You know there is.
Yep.
They're gonna like
Dissect
pick
it.
through that thing, and there's gonna be
It's an archaeological dig.
perfectly preserved
It's like mummification.
dead bodies. Yeah, mummified in the fat.
Okay.
So
We did kind of have a theme today.
We did.
And we
Fat
didn't
and
even
grease,
plan that.
and both NPR.
Yes.
So thank you for that.
Thank you,
That's
NPR,
weird.
for your fat and grease stories.
Right.
I mean, who knew?
Who knew?
And within a month of each other.
Right.
That's so weird.
We're so in sync on
Amy,
this.
We are. Are you having your period too?
Oh my God! Let's braid each other's hair.
Okay. Sorry, guys.
Sorry.
It's not true.
Nope.
All right.
Anyway,
well,
on
that's
that
it
note,
on WTAF.
with HMT. Just a reminder, you can find us on Twitter at Murder Tour.
And iTunes and Podbean and Google Play.
And our email is 417@HMT. We did it. We said
Yes.
all the things. I think that's it.
Yep. All right.
Bye. Okay, this is a test. This is
Testing.
Amy.
I'm Sarah.
I'm Amy, though.
But I'm Sarah.
But I'm Amy even more than you are Sarah.
That's not possible because
But then,
I.
what if I get excited
you!
about a story?
Holy shit!
Oh my God. Okay.